Hello everybody, today I'll be talking about sound and how it is made and heard. What is sound? Sound is created by vibrations in the air caused by energy. Sound can be manipulated to create music, and sounds can sound different depending on the frequency, pitch, and volume. Sound can be created in a multitude of ways because almost anything can create vibrations in the air. How is sound created? Sound is created by vibrations in the air, as explained earlier. This can usually be created by strings, electronics and drums, percussion instruments, etc. For example, a guitar can be strings because when plucked, it vibrates the air around it. Drums can also create sound because when banged, the stretched cover you bang down vibrates and creates sound. Air columns can also create sound by vibrating the air inside so that it can only vibrate parallel to the wall of the column, creating sound. How do we hear sound? We hear sound using our ears, which capture sound, and then those vibrations come and get decoded as noise by our brain. But how exactly does that happen? First, sound is funneled into the outer ear using the pinna, the outer part of the ear that you can actually see. And then it is funneled into the ear canal. Then the sound goes into the inner ear, which vibrates the eardrum, which then vibrates three tiny bones called ossicles. These ossicles are called hammer, anvil, and stirrup by the order the sound goes through. And then finally, those ossicles are connected to the cochlea, which is a tiny, narrow tube filled with liquid where the shaking of ossicles create waves and send signals to tiny hairs, which send signals to nerve endings. And finally, those nerve endings send signals back to the brain to be decoded. Why some sounds sound different? Sounds sound different because of many things such as pitch, volume, and the change in densities the sound must travel. Volume. Sounds can have an intensity, which means volume. Volume is how loud or quiet our ears perceive a sound. Volume is usually measured in a unit called decibels. Pitch is the sound wave's frequency, or how small the gaps are between every valley of a sound wave. The smaller the distance between the valleys, the higher the pitch. Densities. When sound goes through different densities, the direction of the sound is curved towards the denser item. For example, if sound were to go through seawater and then to freshwater, we all know that freshwater is more dense than seawater. So the sound will actually curve into the freshwater. Goodbye, and I hope you liked the video.